excuse my eyes because I just realized after I edited that I'm not looking at the right lens. I've got like 3 lenses and I'm looking at the wrong lens, so my eyes are looking funny. So please guys, excuse the weird eye look. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the wrong side. I'm not looking properly, so guys, please excuse me. But anyways, let's get back to the 3Ds. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is a new day, it is a new day. If you are a new subscriber and if you are a returning subscriber, God bless you. I'm so glad that you are back. Today's video is on the 3Ds. Say it again, the 3Ds. We're talking about density. We're talking about dandruff. We're talking about detangling your hair. You're probably wondering, why is this piece of hair hanging out of her? It's because I want to show you guys how I detangle my hair. Let's put it away. Just to let you guys know that my nail is broken. Like, it's long, but it's like there. That's the only con that annoys me by having long nails, is that they start to like cut in the middle. But anyways, we are not talking about that. We're talking about the 3Ds. So let's start with density.
You can put away all of your money. You won't have enough.
What is density, guys? Density is the amount of hair in a section. So for example, like if I have to measure this side of my hair, this side of my hair, this side of my hair, how much hair do I have? I cannot actually calculate each strand that I have on my head, but it's the amount of hairs on your head. Just by looking at it, you can tell if you have low, if you have medium, or you have high density. Or you can have all three. I feel like it depends on how my texture is, and it also depends on each strand's thickness. Because I've noticed that if I pull the front of my hair will start falling off and it will start to look sparse. So the density in that section is a bit fine and it's low density. But when you look at someone's scalp, you can tell just by looking at them how much scalp you see. So for me, in my opinion, density is how much scalp that you see. The more scalp you see, that is low density. The less scalp you see, more higher density. So for me, I feel like I'm a bit of both. I have a lot of thick hair. I have a lot of hair in the front, as you can see. You see less scalp. And at the back of my hair is more looser. The texture of my hair is more looser at the back. So you see more scalp. I've noticed with my hair, when my hair is straightened, it tends to be more loose, more finer, and I'll just insert a video. You can see that there are gaps in between, versus when my hair is in a teased out, combed out state. You can see that, okay, there's more hair. It doesn't mean now if you have a looser texture, that means you have less hair. It's just density. There are people who their hair is full of volume. Like have you noticed? Have you seen those videos where a girl has like an afro, and the moment her hair is in water, it just looks so limp and lifeless? It doesn't mean you don't have enough hair. It's just density. How dense is your hair? Like, how does it absorb? It works with porosity, like with products, with moisture. How does it absorb stuff? So guys, density is like intense. Like, you know, like we need to know more about density, because when you know more about your density, you know how to do your hair. When I braid my hair, I make sure that I put less extensions in the front, because my hair is thick in the front, and I make sure I add more extensions at the back, because my hair is more limp. So I don't want to be like, oh, heavy here, and there's like nothing happening at the back. So I know how to style my hair. Even like when you are braiding, you will know that's okay. If I make thick braids, if I make thin braids, this is how my hair is going to be. Even when you have high density hair and you have thick hair, You know how to take care of your hair without getting frustrated. You will know how to detangle your hair. You know what products to use, what products not to use. If your scalp shows a lot, you don't want to put something that's going to create dandruff and a lot of buildup on your hair. And since we are talking about buildup and scalp and dandruff, let's talk about the second dandruff.
And I'm saying love is the most important thing in the world. Hey, love is the most important thing.
What is dandruff? You know, in my opinion, I always thought dandruff was not, no, I always thought dandruff was a lack of moisture. Because if you don't moisturize your hand or you don't moisturize your lips, it becomes ashy and the skin starts to peel. If you scratch on it, it becomes gray and it starts flaking. I thought because it's skin, it's going to be the same thing. And I realized that with dandruff, it's a whole world of different terms. It can be like a normal type of dandruff to a severe type of dandruff, all the way to like having like psoriasis and having fungal infections where there's even like people actually get like lice, and there's like a whole world of organisms living in your hair. In those extreme cases, you need to speak to a doctor, you need to get treatment. It's something that is feeding that. And I've noticed to reduce dandruff, it's a fungal thing. You have to reduce it. You have to reduce the infection. So for me, I'm just talking about the average dandruff that everyone goes through. And I feel like with dandruff, I don't think you should be ashamed about having dandruff. Let's say you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, I've got some dandruff. It's okay, because dandruff is normal, okay? It's part of life. Doesn't make you a freak, doesn't make you weird. It's a normal part of life. But the only thing that's gonna make you a freak, if you don't do something about it, if you don't learn and you don't try to like find a solution for it. So for me, these are the solutions for reducing dandruff.
Love is the most important thing in the world. Love is the most important thing.
Right now, my hair is a few days old, and I know if I had to scratch on my scalp, there will be some flaking, and I will have to wash my hair. Because I put products on my hair, I put gel on my hair, I put oils on my hair. Natural oils come out of my scalp. And you know, bacteria and fungal and sweat and everything love all of that and feed on that. So for me to beat that, I need to wash my hair as soon as possible. And using the right routine for my scalp. You need to know, like how with your skin, you need to know, are you oily? Are you dry? Or are you combination? You must have a look at your scalp and notice that my scalp is very dry, or my scalp is very oily, or my scalp is a bit of both. Which parts? Because I've noticed that some people have patches. Certain parts of their scalp is drier than other places. And just understand that when you use gels and silicones, it can promote dryness. So if you find that this part of your hair, of your scalp, is dry, just know that it's probably because of the silicones and the hairsprays and all the products and the edge controls that you use can contribute to that. I would suggest take a break. Let your scalp heal. Let your edges heal from all those chemicals. Give your skin a chance to renew itself. That's the beautiful thing about skin. It renews itself. It repairs itself. But if you're going to keep like clogging it with all kinds of products, you're not giving it a chance to renew and repair. Put on the right oils and just take care of that section. So just learn whether your hair is oily, combination, or dry. And once you know that, you'll know how to oil your hair frequently or less frequently. You'll know what hairstyles to do. If your hair is very tight, if your hair is like dry and you know it flakes, you're not going to do hairstyles that's going to expose your scalp. Because people sitting behind you, they'll be like, ew, and stuff like that and everything. Or you know that, okay, every night I have to oil my scalp just to reduce the appearance of flakes. I have to scratch on it, or I have to wash my hair every week using a product that has zinc in it. All kinds of things. But guys, Dandruff shouldn't stop you from your hair journey. It's part of the journey, but you need to learn about that. And that's what I've learned that about my hair. I've noticed that my hair flakes up when I put too much product, and I realized that I just need to wash it off. And I just need to oil my scalp once. I don't need to do it over and over again. And if I feel like it's inflamed, it's probably something that I need to reduce. Just remember that sugar, consuming lots of sugar, if you're a person who has a diet and you eat a lot of sugar in your diet, sugar really promotes inflammation in the body. If you want to take your body from extreme inflammation to less inflammation, reduce your intake of sugar. I'm telling you now, you're thinking, oh, if I put these products, if I stop this in my hair, if I stop braiding like this, internally stop consuming sugar. I would say give yourself 2 weeks, no sugar, and you'll see that a lot of things, pimples, acne, any kind of inflammation will reduce, and your dandruff will reduce as well. Your body will reset itself and take care of you. I'm telling you, if you take care of your body will take care of you. On to the last D, 3, and that is detangling. I almost forgot what was the last D, but the last D is detangling. I want to show you guys how I detangle my hair just by using this piece of 2-strand twist. My hair has been in like flat twist and 2-strand twist. That is my protective hairstyle. I will talk about what are protective hairstyles in my next video, and I'm going to tell you guys about what are the best protective hairstyles. And yeah, guys, and if you've been watching the video so far, if you put like a nice little sparkly star type of thing in the comments, if you're enjoying the video so far, and thumbs up. So guys, I'm going to show you guys how I detangle. What is detangling?
Love is the most important thing. You should.
So to detangle hair basically really actually makes your life easier. If you have matted hair, that is the opposite of detangled. Matted hair is when everything is just together, twisting together, especially when you have kinky to coily hair. Our hair is very spiral, and if a curl mixes with another curl and another curl, it becomes matted. And sometimes people get so frustrated they end up cutting their hair. Well, you just need to detangle it. Just take your time to detangle it. It's not impossible to detangle your hair. I've seen people who even have locked hair detangle their hair. What happens is that every single day, up to 100 hairs fall off your hair. You won't be looking around and see all kinds of hair on the floor because our hair catches the hair fall. So if you got curly hair and a strand just falls off, it's gonna catch. And then what happens is it gets stuck and tangled within your hair. So what happens when you have your wash day routine? You have to comb it out. And then all of a sudden you have so much hair in your comb and be like, oh my gosh, I'm having a hair loss. No, it's hair falling naturally. Every single day, not every month, every single day your hair falls out. Naturally. It just comes with life. Just a quick note. Hair has a lifespan of, I think, like 7 years. You have the telogen phase, the anagen phase, and the catagen phase. I'm going to correct myself if I'm wrong. And in this phase is the growing phase, is the middle phase, and then there's the phase where it falls off. So each hair is in different stages. That's why you need to take care of your hair. But that is for another day. I will talk about that when I talk about protective hairstyles, the whole phase thing with the hair. But going back to detangling your hair shouldn't be an issue. With our hair texture, the best way to detangle your hair, number 1, sections. Put your hair in sections. Do not just leave your hair in an afro and no. Put your hair in sections, because once you're done sectioning your hair, you can put it in a 2-strand twist or put it in a braid and move on to the next section. Because what's going to happen is when you detangle, it'll start to tangle again. That's just how it has its own mind. Because there's humidity in the air and there's moisture in the air, it starts to curl in. And once it starts to curl in, it starts to curl within itself. And that creates tangles. But if you've braided it, you've locked it in that braid. Another tip, have a spray
Oh,
bottle.
what's that?
Have a spray bottle, meaning have moisture. When you detangle your hair, always moisturize your hair. Never, never detangle your hair dry, okay? Never detangle your hair dry. Always detangle your hair with moisture. Water, a conditioner, anything that has a slip, anything that is going to cause the hair that's been caught to melt and move out of your hair strands. You have to, because what happens is also when you detangle, because we have a wash day once a week, we don't wash our hair every day. Because we put gels and we put all kinds of products, those products dry up and they act like a glue. And when that hair acts like a glue, it sticks all the strands together. So when you comb it out dry, it actually breaks it. But if you use some form of water or some product that's going to melt that glue, it melts away and it softens the hair and it loosens up. And when you comb through, it just falls out simple and easy. No tears, no pain. Easy detangling. And another tip that I wanted to say to you guys is the tools that you use to detangle. Your fingers, a wide tooth comb, and what not to use when you detangle is a fine tooth comb. Never use a fine tooth comb because our hair is kinky, coily, curly. There's no need for you to use something that's so fine. The teeth are too close together and it may damage your hair and yank on the small single strand knots and cause damage. I prefer using my fingers first because you can feel the tangles. Let me just walk you guys through everything.
If you want a friend, a real friend, but it's okay, I'll be here.
This has conditioner and water mixed together. So I'm just going to mix it and spray the hair. From the root, I just do that. I don't do it too much. But now, if you are washing your hair is going to be soaking wet anyway. And you're doing this in the shower. So your hair is already supple. You already melted all the glue away, all the buildup. You melted it away. Now you're going to put conditioner. So when you detangle your hair, it's not going to be very hard to detangle. But now, if you want to, but I'm just showing you guys what you can do in the shower. And if you want to detangle your hair out the shower, this is what I do. Just to give you an idea, the best way to detangle. Always make sure your hair is supple. So now I'm moving my fingers through my hair and it's supple. And I'm pulling it. I like to pull the hair like this. So what I do is I just feel out the hair like you can see like this. And I try to just, in a way I disturb the curl. So if it was like this, I'm trying to like separate the curls. I'm separating the curls like this. Separating it. Using my fingers. And as you can see, as I'm pulling, there are hairs that are coming off. And you can see it's hair fall because it's long. It's not like broken small pieces. So, and also if I had to look, I'll see a white bulb showing that it's from the root. It's a long hair strand. So these are the hairs that just fall off because it's natural. So they get caught at the root, at the tips, because it's curly. If my hair was straight, you'll see hair on the floor. That's why with people with straight hair, you always see hair on their shoulders. If they're sitting somewhere, there's hair on the seat. Wherever they are, there's just hair everywhere because it doesn't get caught because their hair is naturally straight. It just falls off. But with our hair, it gets caught. And that's why we need to get rid of it because it can cause a lot of tangles. And then I like to do the raking motion where I use my fingers and I rake through. And if I get caught, for example, I'm getting caught right over here. What you do is you take that section and you just separate it from left to right like that. Any section that is tangled, be gentle with that section. What you do is you follow up with the wide tooth comb. Sometimes it depends on your density, okay? Sometimes I get it why people will use a fine tooth comb because of the thickness of your hair. the density, the thickness of your hair. Because if you have fine, thin hair, this won't be an issue because your hair is fine. So the amount of hair is thin enough to go through. But if you have like a whole, like thick hair, like I'm gonna put pictures, thick hair, it's very hard to detangle a big bush of hair with such a small comb like this. You need to section up your hair and use this type of item. So for me, I feel like I've got medium hair. So I'm starting from my tips and I'm just moving my way higher. I don't have it here with me. There is a specific product that, can you see guys? Right at the bottom, the hair. Just pull it out. I have a specific brush that I always use to detangle. I don't know why I don't have it. That really gets the small tangles and it smooths out the hair. So I start from the bottom and I move all the way to the top. So that is what I use. Is that you rebraid the hair. It's the 3Ds, guys. 3Ds. 3Ds. Dandruff, detangling, and density. Now I'm confident that this hair right here has got no shed hair. It's detangled, clean. Well, if it's washed, if I was washing it, it's clean. And I can go about my day. So it's already done. I can put it up on my hair. That's what I do on a weekly basis. And this is like my protective hairstyle. So it keeps my hair together. This part of my hair doesn't mix with this part of my hair. It's actually detangled. It's neat. And I know that my hair is going to grow and it's away and everything is good and detangled. No, if you have naturally fine hair and you want thick hair, I can't really say that there's a cure, to go from thin hair to thick hair. There have been people you'll see before and afters where people will show their hair, it's fine, and all of a sudden it's a whole bush. Sometimes I feel like that is someone's natural transition. Like if I had to show you my hair when it's straight, or show how my hair used to look when I used to use a relaxer actually does kill off volume. So if I say to people, oh look, my density has changed. No, my texture has changed. I went from being straight to curly. So people get confused and think, oh my gosh, this person did it. No, they're going through a natural transition. Their hair is transitioning. Even when you're Caucasian or any ethnicity, your hair was damaged and it looked fragile. You used heat all the time. You used color on your hair and hair was falling off. Having tight hairstyles can also contribute to reducing density. Now, my tip for everything, for density, dandruff, and detangling, less is more. The more you do to your hair, the more you stress your hair out. The less you do, the better. With detangling, take your time. Don't use so many products. Just keep it simple. With your scalp, don't put so many products. Just use one product that will work for your scalp, that will treat your scalp and be gentle on your scalp. If you have a severe case with dandruff, make sure you use something that's fragrance-free, something that is sensitive to your scalp. If you want to grow your hair, try out products that are noted, that are dermatology approved. Yeah, so if there's certain like trends, make sure you do your research. Don't just follow a trend and just put anything in your hair. It could cause damage. Always make sure. And if you want to try something out, use a certain portion of your hair. Test it out on that portion and see that you're not allergic or it doesn't affect you. Guys, that's a lot of information, and I hope you guys got your notebooks done and you wrote things down and everything. And I'm so grateful that you guys watched till the end, because I spoke a lot about the 3Ds. The 3Ds. Let's say it again. The 3Ds. But anyways, guys, I hope we learned a lot, and I'm so grateful, and I hope you guys put them stars at the bottom and also thumbs up, and I hope you subscribed to my channel and share to all your friends and family. Tell everybody that there's this girl that's going to teach us how to do things. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I'm going to hook you guys up with the tips, with the tricks to make you appear and look and feel better, okay? We are all learning together. Like, my hair is growing, you guys. It's growing. It's growing. And I don't want people to be like, huh, give me the tips. She's hiding the secrets. I'm not hiding the secrets. I'm telling you guys the secrets. I am sharing with you guys the secrets. And I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning how to take care of my hair. Thank you, guys. God bless you. I will see you guys next time. And I'm so grateful to have you guys here. Remember, we live by faith and not by sight. I give glory to God. Like, I give him all the glory. He's the one who makes this happen. He's the one who makes all of this happen. God is good. I bless you guys. May you have an incredible week. And I'll see you guys next time online.